How's it going? Today is August 8th, 2024. I'm covering Stan Musial. Will be the last video on his 22-year career. The last video, 1963, was his last year playing baseball. I'll do one more video which will recap everything I talked about. But this video is the last one, his last year, covering the 1963 season. How did he do? He's 42 years old, 124 games. Pretty good for 42 years old. That means he missed 30 games. 337 at-bats, had 34 runs scored. Very low. In 124 games, you only score 34 times. 86 hits, that's low. Really, really low. 10 doubles, 2 triples, 12 homers, 58 RBI. 2 stolen bases, 35 walks. He bats .255. Very disappointing. 325 on base. A lot of the games, he just had one at bat. That's why he has 124 games. But a lot of them are just 1 or 2 at bats. Pinch hitting. 404 slugging and 136 total bases. Really a down year, according to Stan Musial's standards. 1963, his highest hitting streak was 4 games. Because a lot of the games, it's not full games. 21 multi-hit games, 17 two-hit games, 4 three-hit games. He had 4 games where he scored 2 runs. 6 games where he had 2 RBIs. 5 games, 3 RBIs. That's about it. 1963. But he calls it quits. He's 42 years old. So he ends up with 3,026 regular season games. How about that? 3,000 games. And what does he do? 10,972 at-bats. Can you imagine? You're in the big leagues and you have over 10,000 at-bats. 1,949 runs scored. 3,630 hits. 725 doubles. 177 triples, 475 homers, 1,951 RBI, 78 stolen bases, 1,599 walks, 331 career, 417 on base career, 559 slugging career, and listen to this, one of my favorite stats, 6,134 total bases. What a career, right? And listen to this. It was 22 years, right? But in 1945, Stan Musial was 24 years old. Didn't play. Can you imagine what he have done that year if he had played that season? Well, he was like 150 games. He was around 200 hits, so he would have had 3,800 hits. He had 100 runs scored, so he was averaging 100 runs scored. So he would have ended up with over 2,000 runs scored. He ended up 1949. He plays 1945. He was in the military. That's why he missed the season. But if he plays that year, he's 24 years old. Surely he would have had over 50 or 60 runs scored. That would have pushed him over 2,000. Also, he was on pace for 100 runs batted in. Did you know he ended up with 1,951? He plays 1945. He would have had over 2,000 RBIs. 200 hits probably would have pushed his average up to about 335 career. And another 200 hits would have gave him 3,800. Over 3,800. And he would have had probably about 300 total bases. That would have given him about 6,400 total bases. It still would have been number 2. Henry Aaron, number 1. All right, we're done with the 1963 season for Stan Musial. We did it. 1941, 1963. We covered every season in a video. My next video, I want to recap everything. Just put it all together. What was his greatest hitting streak? How many multi-hit games did he have? Career. How many 2-hit games, 3-hit games? How many did he do? And then just look at him all over and put him in my top 10 ranking. Where does he rank? We'll do that in the next video. Talk to you later. I'm out.